Hello, everyone. I'm Kiran, co-founder and CEO of UnitX. And today I'm going to talk about AI at the edge for public safety and security. A little bit about UnitX. So our mission is to help enterprises adopt AI easily. We're a Cal's-based startup, about 3 years old today, and we are present in 3 countries as well. Our flagship product is called Wizard, which is a computer vision platform. It takes in real-time data coming in from drones or CCTV cameras, and it processes that data at the edge to deliver real-time insights. We have applications in safety and security. So in security, you're looking at things like face recognition, perimeter surveillance, and in health and safety, you're looking at PPE compliance and so on. So the first part of this spotlight, I'm going to talk about the business case for AI at the edge for public safety and security. A typical customer story is that of an industrial city. You're looking at 1,000 CCTV cameras, 3 drones, 6-kilometer perimeter, and they want to use the cameras and drones to monitor their perimeter for crowd management and so on. They're collecting about 550 terabytes of data per month. Okay, to manually sift through this data to get insights is nearly impossible. What they want is real-time insights from the data, and as well as strict data privacy and information security. If you move to the cloud, right? So traditional cloud-based AI has disadvantages. So you're looking at end devices, multiple drones, for instance, piping in data to a cloud. Now that has bandwidth and latency limitations, so it's going to be slow. As a result, your analysis is not continuous and real time. You're also looking at a very high cloud storage cost, not to mention the data which is moving such a long distance. There's in the network, that is, and then so there's a security and privacy concern. Edge-based AI alleviates some of those disadvantages of the cloud-based model, right? For example, the drone or the data collects data. The edge device could be on the drone or the CCTV or at a server. And then the AI is, the deep learning models are consuming the data as they come in real time, and only the inference and the metadata is getting pushed out to a server and the end user. As a result, there's low latency and highly secure and private and better dollar economics. Business impact delivered includes reductions in cost, of course, because you're effectively automating the task of 20 full-time employees working 24/7, looking at all of that data. You're reducing risk, and of course, you're boosting public trust as a thought leader. And it's a $2.8 billion market, so lots of opportunity. Now let's look at some of the challenges of delivering AI at the edge. Firstly, you're looking at AI model development challenges. So things like algorithm optimization and design are very crucial because the edge offers you a limited footprint in terms of the memory and the compute power. So your AI models, especially multiple of them, should be able to fit into this and run well, right? Other than that, there's dataset curation, dataset annotation, and dataset sourcing, classic problems that we'll touch upon in a little bit. Let's look at the data problem, right? Real world sources of data, you're looking at long tails of distribution, right? So these show the frequency of sample classes, right? And on the right is a graph. So let's say you have a CCTV camera, which is looking at a particular footage, and you want to detect if people are wearing helmets, let's say in factories. Now, the factory environment might be really complex. And so you're looking at most of the real world cases. The actual business case lies in this long tail, which is about 70% of this distribution. And so that's a huge problem for the data scientists, because now you need more and more data to be able to make your model work in that paradigm, right? And so it brings the cost of goods sold also up. Now, one way of solving that challenge is, of course, you source the data from the customer in the real situation, which is the best scenario and usually done. Of course, that now takes a willing customer who has a culture of collaboration and whose data is ready to access and who's willing to give you that access. Another challenge is just too many technology choices in this landscape in general. So, and this is mind-boggling, and one really has to make an optimal, choice. Of course, also, you're not delivering just an AI model, you're delivering a solution which has to be robust, which means there are several things that need to play together for it to work well. So that's a summary of the real world challenges of delivering AI at the edge. And UnitX on a day-to-day basis is solving these challenges. And if you want to learn more, please visit our website. Thank you for your attention.